And let me, okay. Wow. So let's talk. Okay. We have some situations here, and let's see. I want to know your reaction or what would you do if you were in each situation. For example, the first one, um, you're stuck in an elevator. A,
Please to
yeah,
open it wider, larger. It's
sorry.
it's a very small. I can read. Okay, maybe I change the glass.
I think. Okay, so how about now? Maybe you can.
Okay, teacher, I
Yeah.
change the sock.
Okay, well,
Sock,
so
still
number
sock.
two, this situation, you're stuck in an elevator. A, would you take a deep breath and press the alarm button and wait for help, or scream and panic and cry, or I don't know, what would you do if you're stuck in an elevator?
I think I will choose the first solution
Yeah,
because when I press the alarm button and wait for a help, somebody will come and to open the door
yeah,
and get me out of the elevator.
yeah, of course.
Because when I scream, nobody help me.
Course. So it's like a panic reaction. So some people react in panic and they just cry. So it's something like reaction.
Yeah,
And the second one says this one, you fail a job interview. Try harder in the next interview or think that you're a failure.
I think at first I will consider the reason why uh, I I failed a job interview. I try to find the reason and I try to find the way to fix the problem or to fix the the mistake and I try harder in the next interview.
Great. Yeah. And you see a man that pretends to be disabled to beg on the street, will never trust anyone, think that there are still good people out there.
I think that are still good people out there.
Yeah, of
In
course.
Vietnam, some people pretend mm, this this police to back on the streets.
Yeah,
Mm,
they
but
pretend to be disabled.
listen here, I can see some adult people to pretend this police to back on the street, but some people mm, to to take or to bring some little boy or little girl to
Oh,
ask for in the on the street. I think it's a lot good.
oh, is it legal?
Mm,
So,
Uh, nobody in at present the government. I think s- there is a low action in the government, but I think it's a lot good for children. For
nice. I think
yeah.
it should be illegal. So, because kids. So why? Like, just it reminds me of a movie is I think Oliver Twist. So it reminds you of that movie, and I don't think these days is people are allowed, adults are allowed to use, abuse. It's not use actually, abuse children and kids for just, begging on the street. So I think it should be banned by the government, definitely banned.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know why sometimes governments don't take any actions. Well, so as I can see, you are optimist. Yeah. Okay. So tell me about, so I want to ask you, so what do you think about your personality? Are you an optimist or pessimist? Do you know the meaning of optimist?
Um, I think I am a optimist person. I always thinking. I always think um, in a good way. Or it's been that even though I find a difficult situation, I think I will solve the problem. I will overcome the problem.
Yeah. So good. So actually, you think you consider yourself as an optimist because you try to think about future, hopefully. So in a positive way, hopefully. So yes, that's great. And you try to deal with issues. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so you try to say, you say good way, you used good way. So say I stay positive. So positive is better. So or
Positive,
breaks, yeah, of
positive,
course. Yeah, this
positive.
one is better. So try to stay, I try to stay positive even when things
Get lost,
tough,
get lost, get lost.
get tough. So become hard, I mean. And you believe, you can say, I believe that I can work through them. You can find a solution eventually. And so you would say you are an optimist because you try, I try to look ahead with
I
hope.
try to look ahead with hope.
Yes, to
Yes,
have, yeah, to have a positive actually thought and to think hopefully or in a positive way about future, about the futures, to stay optimistic, I mean. That's great, actually. So the first word of this lesson is optimism. This is noun, and of course,
optimism,
optimist and optimistic are
optimism,
adjectives. Okay, as you can see.
optimism.
And it's believed that the optimism can lead to success and happiness. But I think it's better to be realistic. What do you think? So we have optimism and of course the opposite that is pessimism. So thinking about future in a negative way.
Pessimism.
Of course, tendency to see the worst thing, to accept the worst outcome. Everything that, you feel like, I don't know, negativity. So, or
Something.
I can say hopelessness.
Hopelessness.
Yes, helplessness. This is pessimism. So, and what do you think? But
Pessimism.
we have another actually adjective that is being realistic. So how about this one? Don't you think that being over optimistic about things can be, I don't know, like harmful or negative?
I think the good way to choose the real the realistic, I think is a good because when we recognize the right situation, the right the problem, we will solve the problem better.
Definitely. So it's better to
Yeah.
consider both.
Optimistic or the pessimistic, I think it's not good because it's um so for example, some optimistic like me, maybe sometime I think that I am so mm, so self-confident. Also, I mean that sometimes I consider something is a lot exactly what is happen or occur. I think it's a lot good, but somebody is a pessimistic. I think it's a lot good too because something is a small or a lot serious, but they think it's a very serious or they think it's a dark or something like that. It's a lot good too.
Definitely agree with you. So it's better to be realistic. Consider
Yeah.
both positive and negative sides. So, because as you said, when you are too optimist or optimistic
Too
about
optimistic.
something, you don't expect like some negative outcomes or results. So it's like maybe sometimes you get surprised by some negative things. That is not really good. On the other hand, we have pessimistic people or pessimist or pessimistic being pessimistic about something that of course it's not also good because you only consider and focus a negative side of dark side of something, so it's not good. So as you said, it's you think a good way to understand everything is by looking at the situation clearly so you can truly understand, and of course, you try to solve it. So, as for being optimistic or pessimistic, both have their pros and cons, their advantages and disadvantages. Pros and cons means
Yeah.
advantages.
Yeah.
Both have.
Pros and
Yeah.
cons. Yeah.
So, as you said, you are naturally optimistic, which sometimes makes you overconfident. So
Yeah.
you tend to assume things will go exactly the way you expect. So you can say, I tend to assume or think, think, okay? Things will
To
go
thing will
exactly
go exactly
the way I expect.
the way I expect. I think
But
that is
unfortunately, on the other hand, so pessimistic people often see problems as more serious than might actually be, more serious than as might actually be. And that can be actually maybe strength too. But I think it's better to be more cautious and realistic. Cautious
yes
and
and
realistic. Cautious means aware. Be careful,
cautious,
aware. Yeah, of course. So it's better to be careful. Cautious means
cautious,
careful, avoid risk.
careful, and
Yes,
realistic.
and realistic. Well, so the next one, this read is cater for. So what is the meaning of it's more British. So it's not American. I want to say that this phrase is not, actually this verb is not really uh commonly used in American because it's British. Yeah, we can say for in American we say cater to, but in British they say cater for. This is British. So if you want to have American, we say cater to. Okay. And what
Cater
is the
to,
meaning of
cater to.
it? To provide what is needed, to provide for something, to get ready, For example, uh, new apps cater to busy professionals who need, for example, I don't know, quick, like I don't know, meal options, for example, like this. So cater for is British, cater to is American, and we use it. So you can use that as to get ready. As an event organizer, I often make backup plans in order to cater for or cater to the worst cases. So, of course, so it's better.
Cater for the worst
Yeah,
case.
yeah, of course. Actually, we have two other verbs that I want to talk about uh, because it's cater for, like being proactive or reactive. I want to ask you which one is better. being proactive or being reactive. So let me write it. Proactive and reactive. Okay.
I think proactive is better.
Proactive. Yes.
Yeah,
Because you cater for something.
yeah.
Yeah, actually you take action before a problem. Yeah, this one is really good actually. But reactive, you wait for the problem and then of course you take action. So are you proactive or reactive?
I think I am a proactive person.
Proactive.
I
Very
Yeah, I
good.
always make plan and some a kite too for another plan.
Yeah,
In case the first plan or the we can we can finish on time. We
of
we
course.
will use another uh kite for another solution.
Yeah, of course. So actually, when you say proactive, since you are ready, you are in control of a situation. So it's actually really good. So it reduces stress because you are prepared.
Reduce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it reduces stress because you are prepared. And of course, as you said, it leads to better
This to
time
better
management.
time management.
Yes. So, of
This
course,
to
and I
better time
definitely agree with
management.
you. Yes. But there are some, of course, we can say drawbacks or negative side. Okay. So, or cons, we can
Proactive,
say
proactive,
it
proactive,
requires more
proactive.
effort. You need to try hard to be proactive. It's not easy to be prepared every time, every moment. And sometimes it leads to overthinking, unfortunately. Or maybe it leads to planning for problems
For
that
problem,
never happened.
overthinking. Need
Yes,
to
this is
plan for
negative side of
problem
it.
that never
Yes.
happen.
Yes, because when you are, let me erase this for, okay, because when you are proactive, you always want to be ready for everything. So of course you overthink. Of course you just plan for some problems, but maybe not every problem, yeah, is going to just is supposed to happen. So this side is negative, but reactive, just I don't know, just you respond, we can say respond to problems after they happen. So maybe it can be, I don't know, you can act quickly. It's a positive side, but of course there's some negative. And frustrated, this word, okay, that is very common American actually
Frustrated,
word that is
frustrated,
feeling
frustrated,
upset,
frustrated,
feeling tired, feeling
feeling
annoyed
tired,
because of
feeling
being
annoyed,
unable to do something,
fed up,
like annoyed, discouraged.
annoyed,
Yes, like annoyed. Oh, I can see what I'm typing. Or discouraged. So let me change the color so I can see what I typed. Okay,
annoyed,
discouraged. Okay. Okay, very good.
discouraged,
Yes, I need
discouraged.
my letter U. Discouraged, of course. Discouraged or annoyed sometimes. And what happened? Have you ever felt frustrated?
Yes. Um, when when I didn't um finish or success in some targets, I feel this discouraged. The I was frustrated at that situation. Frustrated.
You feel frustrated.
Yeah, I feel frustrated when I fail some target. When I fail some target or I miss um or I didn't succeed
Yeah.
in some
So
plan.
you want to say that when you don't reach a goal,
Yeah,
don't
don't
reach a
reach
goal,
a goal.
yes, you
Don't reach
feel
a goal.
discouraged and frustrated. You get frustrated when you fail to meet your target. Fail to meet your targets.
Fail
You
to
feel,
miss
yes,
your
you
target.
feel frustrated. You get frustrated. You can say, I am frustrated. So, no, just I get frustrated. I feel frustrated when I fail
I
to
get
meet
frustrated. I
my
get frustrated.
targets.
I feel frustrated. Yeah,
Frustrated. It's frustrated.
I fail to meet your target.
Yes, when you
To meet
fail
my
to meet your
fail to meet
targets.
my target. Yeah,
Yeah, of course. I mean, fail to meet means not succeed in
or not
completing. You
succeed.
miss,
Not
of course, you
succeed.
miss your target, of course. Well, and this one, this pull myself through something. Okay, so how about this one? Even though, so first let's see if this phrase pull myself through something is American, if it's common, what is the meaning of them and how we can use it in a sentence, okay? Even though my son failed the quiz contest, I was so proud of him as he did his best to pull himself through. Well, it's good actually. It's a common phrase. We use it in American English. What is the meaning of this? Means getting through a difficult situation. So to succeed in dealing with, to, for example, a difficult situation, challenging experience. Okay. So this is the meaning. For example, you can say after losing his job, he had to pull himself through the tough time actually alone. So it was like, dealing with, that is the meaning of, let me write it, to succeed
To succeed
in dealing with
in dealing
a
with uh,
difficult
a difficult
or challenging
or challenging
situation.
situation.
Yes, or
To
challenging
succeed in
experience,
dealing
of
with
course.
difficult or challenging situation.
Yeah. Means to get through a difficult situation. So you try, and of course we need to do it. It's exactly what we need to do. Okay, so let me ask you, because you said if I fail in something, I try to just realize what the reason is and then try to fix it, try to find a solution for the problem. Yes, and do you think uh isn't it difficult to get through a difficult situation to succeed? Isn't it difficult when you feel discouraged, when you feel failure?
I think, of course, it's very difficult to find the reason why um, I, 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 the reason why um, because if because of when something um,
Goes wrong.
go yeah, it means that our plan is a lot good or the so we we don't cater for uh, early situation happen.
Yes.
So we maybe when we make plan, we don't um, imagine any difficulty. So when we fail, of course, maybe um, it's a make a difficulty. It might be difficulty to find
Of
to
course,
know the reason. So,
of course.
but I think I will try to listen and to consider to recheck
Yeah,
time by time. Maybe I will find the reason why I
yes.
I I I didn't succeed.
Yeah, you don't
So
succeed,
if
of
I know
course.
the reason why, I will find the solution or
Definitely.
the yeah,
Definitely. When you make plans, sometimes when you make plans, you don't think about the possible difficulties ahead. You and this is the reason that why you fail. Because you
yeah,
don't when making plan, you don't think about possible
possible
difficulties
difficult.
ahead.
Don't think
So this is the
possible
reason that why
difficulty
you
ahead.
fail. And you know
Yeah,
why your plan don't
job
work out.
don't
Yeah.
work out.
Maybe your plan don't work out, and for example, maybe something goes wrong, or I don't know, like don't work out means fail, means fail. Your plan fails, I mean. Okay, or is unsuccessful. So unsuccessful, I mean. So maybe, so if you consider different aspects, of course, and focus on different aspects, of course, you figure out the reason that why things go wrong. And then, of course, you can find good solutions. Okay. Well, so we have more to talk about this actually topic, but tomorrow we will keep going with this topic and we'll
Yeah,
finish it tomorrow. Unfortunately, there's no time to keep it going. So
yeah.
let's give it for now and
Thank you,
you're
teacher. Have a good
welcome.
new day, teacher.
Thank you. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.